Hey everyone, welcome to Three Guys One Movie. I'm Angus,
I'm Mitch.
I'm Zach.
and we all just saw Deadpool 2, like literally an hour ago and got home. So, what'd you guys think of this movie?
It was funny as fuck.
I really liked it. It was very, very good.
Yeah, no, I think this is an improvement over the first one.
Very,
And
and the first one did start it off really well.
Yeah.
I thought.
No, I really enjoyed the first one.
A lot of people were like, "Oh, it's kind of on par." It's like John Wick 2. Kind of.
I prefer John Wick 1.
But Deadpool 2, it exceeded my expectations.
Yeah, no, I would say it went above my expectations
Yeah,
for
me
sure.
too.
And I think a lot of that is due to the fact that they were just able to do more this time. The first one was
Yeah.
kind of like them testing the waters and being
Yeah,
like, we're not sure if this is
absolutely,
going to
yeah.
work. And this was much more them getting full creative control in terms of what they're allowed to do. They had a much bigger budget, so there's way more action in the film, and it's much better shot,
Yes, absolutely.
which I guess is helped by the fact that the guy who was the stunt director on John Wick was the director of this.
Yeah.
And he also did Atomic Blonde, which,
Which was really
if you haven't
good.
seen that movie, the action scene in that movie
Well, they
is
also
fucking
gave it a
awesome.
bigger budget.
Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
Yeah.
which was needed because the first one was good, but then you only they even said it in the movie. They only had Colossus and Negasonic Teenage Warhead.
Mhm.
Which
Well, this one
she
got-
still isn't even.
I was
kind
kind of disappointed she wasn't in this one at all. Because I
Barely.
really like Brianna Hildebrand. Like,
Yeah.
between the first Deadpool and Tragedy Girls, I really like her as an actress and I want to see her in more things. So it kind of
I was
sucks that she's only in
disappointed.
this one for, I'd say maybe 10 minutes, not even. It's probably less than 10. It's probably like 5 to 7-ish.
Like she doesn't have like
She
doesn't
says a
say
few
too-
lines,
Yeah.
flips them off a couple times. It's
Yeah, but I mean that's what she was in the first one.
I feel like she had
If
more
you-
of a character in
She
the
had more of a
first one.
little
yeah,
bit.
definitely more of a character. And they I don't even remember what was her girlfriend's name?
Yuki.
Yuki. I wanted to see her
Yu-Gi-Oh?
power. Yu-Gi-Oh. I wanted to see her power more, and she used it once in the entire film.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
She was
like,
more of just
It was kinda cool.
Hi Wade.
but I mean, like, kind of going back to like how
It was like
they
that
had,
Electro whip in Kingsman.
yeah, like going back to like how they had like a lot more like from the first one. Colossus,
Yeah.
Teenage Warhead. This one you had Cable, Domino. Spoilers: Juggernaut shows up.
Yeah.
Much more different mutants and characters to play around with. Black Tom Cassidy shows up.
Yeah.
The main what was it?
What's
Russell.
his powers?
He has the power because he's in the comics. He's Banshee's cousin, and he actually works like partners with Juggernaut sometimes. And he has the power to take energy. I think it's from like plant life and use it like shoot it out because he has a
Poison
shillelagh.
ivy?
No, like different plants and stuff like that.
Okay.
If I remember correctly,
I'm not
'cause he has
like poison ivy.
no.
Okay.
Like he has like his thing is like he has like a shillelagh made of wood, and he shoots beams out of it and stuff like that. So I think it's like different different life or whatever.
I do like how they hinted to it. I was a little, disappointed when they did the whole he's foreshadowing. Like even Deadpool looks at the camera and he's like, oh, the big guy in the maximum part.
Mhm.
And he's like, foreshadow, and I'm like, ooh, I wonder who it could be. And honestly, I was a little disappointed in the fact that it was Juggernaut
Really, I loved it.
because I don't know. I just wanted it to be something different and new. And I don't,
They did
They
Juggernaut
did Juggernaut better. Oh, hands down. But I was kind of hoping it was going to be like a little tiny guy. Like, it would have been a funny gag, I guess. But, I don't know. It was cool. Juggernaut was done way better. His CGI was a little off.
It was. I don't
It
know.
wasn't
I
that
didn't think
bad.
It was that bad.
I mean, it was kind of almost like Black Panther.
It was Marvel. No, it was nowhere close to Black
No,
Panther.
not at all.
I think it was worse than the Rhino and Black Panther.
The only thing I noticed was with body CGI in the movie was the scene where Domino's running down the street and all the cars are crashing.
Yeah.
That looked really bad. At
It looked
some
cartoony.
points. Like they're when she's first running down, it's just shots of cars.
The car
running
hitting
to
the gas station. Yeah.
That looked honestly like it was like from a PS2 game or something like that. That looked really bad. Other than that, it looked
Yeah.
CGI looked much better than the last one.
Yeah.
Even though,
They could do a lot more, though, too.
well, yeah.
I think this movie I found funnier than the first one.
Absolutely,
overall.
that's what I was gonna say.
Oh, lots.
When I first saw the original one in theaters, I guess maybe just because it was hyped up a little bit more to me, I didn't find it as funny as everybody else did. But this, I maybe just saw it opening day, didn't really hear much about it. Going into this one, I did find it a lot more funnier.
No, and like I said before, I was pleasantly surprised.
And also, Josh Brolin.
Yes.
I really liked him as a villain.
Me too.
I really liked this villain character a lot. And I will give the movie credit for, as someone who's not familiar with the whole comic book storyline and whatever, I guess. I don't know if it's a thing that he becomes a good guy in the comics too.
He's a good guy.
He is a good anti-hero.
See, I didn't know that. And I didn't think that was super predictable in the way that it was handled.
Okay.
I think they handled it really well without it just being hammered into your face that, hey, he might be good.
Well, I also liked it. I don't know, I guess just coming from, like, with Marvel movies and stuff like that, and trying to connect it with the comics, they didn't do a big thing with trying to connect his character to, like, different things in the X-Men universe that's already been established. They just made him a good character in this movie.
Yeah.
They brought up Hope Summers, but that was like a nice little nod, I guess. Yeah. But other than that, they didn't make it like he runs into Cyclops or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Wait, is Cable a Summer?
Yeah, it's Scott's Cyclops and Madeline Pryor's kid from the future.
Oh. See, I didn't know that. But I did know he was a good guy. So from the beginning, I didn't just think he was a bad guy. I thought from the beginning he was a good guy that was just trying to, kill this kid to stop him from being a mass murderer in the future. So that, to me, he was already instantly a good guy. Even though he was kind of like the first half's antagonist.
Well, anti-hero more than good guy.
Yeah. But if you think about it really, the villain in this movie, there isn't one.
I'd say there is.
There is yeah.
There's a different villain at the beginning than there is at the end, but there's a villain all the way through.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but they're never, like, an actual villain. They're just misguided. I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's not, like a villain from the Marvel comic books. Like, it's not like a Magneto villain.
Yeah.
It's Cable, who is a good guy that's just, going the wrong direction. And the kid, who is a good kid who is just going in the wrong direction. Mm-hmm. The bad guy in the film was the guy who owned the school.
Yeah.
Like, basically, it was...
But I think that works to this movie's benefit, that it's not just following all the cliches.
That they're not just like, we need to get a villain for this film.
It's kind of avoiding the cliche.
Exactly.
Of just making a very overbearing villain with a world domination plot. Mm-hmm. Or
I wasn't saying that was my bad part of the movie. I was saying I actually enjoyed that there was no actual villain.
No, I agree with you. But, I mean, that's kind of going back to the first one. That's kind of one of my problems with the first movie was Ajax, the main bad guy.
Yeah.
That he felt just kind of like there to be the bad guy, almost. Like, I know, like, he's trying to hunt him down so he can get...
No, I like that Cable actually has an arc that you're able to follow.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just guy who's bad because he wants to be bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And, yeah, really, really good performance.
And the movie's just, like, even pacing-wise, I thought this movie moved along real quick. Mm-hmm. And every time that it got to a point where I was worried maybe it's going to get a little boring, like, immediately an action sequence would start. Yeah. Like, right when it was hitting that, they knew how to time it, so it was like, just as I was starting to come out of it, it was like, oh, I'm back in. Mm-hmm. Like, and it was...
That's the thing, too, I really, really liked was how the humor was handled in terms of breaking the fourth wall. Because this one does it a lot more than the first one, but it's never obnoxious.
Yeah.
It's never, like...
Well, it never feels like the scene comes to a stop, deliver a joke, and then the scene continues.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with that.
Like, even, like, I guess we can kind of go into it at the end, like, breaking the fourth wall. There's a post-credit scene where...
this is, like, the best post-credit scene in any Marvel movie.
He goes back in time and changes history by killing Deadpool from X-Men Origins Wolverine...
And killing himself.
Killing Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah. Before he takes the Green Lantern.
Before he takes Green Lantern. And that was genuinely funny. That worked really, really well.
And I just love the Canada aspect of it. So Ryan Reynolds brings the Canadian to the character. There were 2 Canadian jokes in this film, and I love it. Just love it.
But yeah, like, it never felt like obnoxious. Like, it never felt like shoehorned in, like, oh, we gotta break the fourth wall because he does that in the comics. It felt like...
they do
that really well, but, like, at the same time, like, if they didn't do that at all, then it wouldn't have been Deadpool, and that was, like, the whole point. The whole point of how the Origins one was bad on many
I don't think this movie's overbearing in any aspect.
Yeah.
No.
Like, even its soundtrack and stuff like that, like, it never felt too, I guess, try hard.
Yeah.
Which I know
holy shit, it's
which
Juggernaut
I know is kind of a complaint with the first one that I know a few of my friends had, was that it felt like it was trying too hard to be funny or too hard to be cool. And I feel like this one kind of toned that back a little bit, and it felt like it flowed a lot more naturally to me, which is why I liked it more.
The first one, it was a test. Really.
Yeah, definitely.
And they learned from their mistakes instead of like other franchises from just going, okay, we did this well. Let's fuck it up even more with the second one.
Yeah.
You know, like, and it felt like they really did learn from their mistakes in the first one to not make those mistakes again.
But at the same time as what I just said, that I think this would improve on things, I don't think it's going to change your mind if you didn't like the first one. I don't think this will change your mind. If you didn't like the first one, I wouldn't bother. Because it's very much the same.
It's just the same thing. They just changed. They just made it better.
Yeah, exactly. It's if you liked the first one, you'll like it. If you didn't, you won't. It's not going to change anyone's opinion.
Leave it up to your own opinion, but we just don't think that.
Yeah.
If you didn't like the first one, I don't think that you will like this one. But there's a lot of aspects of the film I was actually like not expecting, like the whole X-Force thing. I was like, oh, sweet, X-Force. They're putting together, like, shitty heroes, you know, like, with shitty powers. And I'm like, this is going to be a cool, like, fight sequence.
I was waiting for a Suicide Squad joke, and it never came up.
Yeah. Oh, I was waiting for that, too. And then they all fucking died. Like...
Yeah, that was... I was kind of, like, watching the trailer, like, I was like, I wonder if they'll do that, but I'm completely glad that they did just kill him off as quick as they did. I thought that was perfect.
I think Bedlam survived.
No,
he flew into the bus.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Well, they were doing CPR on him.
No,
I just thought it was funny that all of them survived, or all of them died, and then Pete landed.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Peter.
And then Peter, and he's like, we're X-Force, I'm pulling you out of here. And then he dies from acid.
Acid spit in his face.
Yeah.
Or all over him.
That was funny. Yeah.
Just to quickly wrap up, great movie. Really good casting too. Actress who played Domino was really, really good.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I liked her character as well.
Yeah, no, she was an interesting character for sure.
I hope she's in other movies to come.
Me too.
Well, it's supposed to be an X-Force movie, so...
Well, Ryan Reynolds, that's one of the great things about this, because we had that discussion, is that we don't want a Deadpool 3, per se. We don't want them to fuck it up with a third movie, but Ryan Reynolds has said that he wants to make an X-Force film instead of focusing completely on Deadpool again, so I hope that happens.
And Josh Brolin signed on, I think he said, for 4 more after this.
Jeez.
4 more?
Some of those have to be X-Men movies.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Some of those have to be X-Men movies.
But if Disney acquires it, then they'll all be cancelled.
I don't know about that.
They already have.
Yeah.
It still has to go through something.
I don't know.
We'll see what happens in the future of X-Men.
Anyway, I guess wrapping it up, do numbers real quick. What do you guys
out of 10?
Think? Yeah.
8.5.
8.5?
Yeah. It was really, really good.
I'd give it an 8.5 as well.
I was going to say 9.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I'll say 9 for it. Like, I think I gave Ready Player One a 9 when we reviewed that, and I think I had same amount of fun with this.
You know what? No. Fuck that. I'll give it a 9. I'm giving it a 9.
Yeah.
10.
No, you can't go back. I already went back. You can't go back.
So, okay. Well, I mean, I gave it a 5 out of 5, but I'm going to say 8.5 out of 10 because
that's how math works.
That's how math works. Alright. That was Deadpool 2.
Follow us all on Twitter, Letterboxd, all that. It'll be linked down below, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.
Bye.